Hey, Schlockmeisters fans, we're going to watch something here I've never seen before. It's called Satan's Blood, Spanish horror. Let's check it out. Our movie starts out, I don't know if it's the director or who it is, just kind of talking about
rituals that
Satanism and stuff.
include unnatural sexual acts and the sacrifice of both animals and human beings.
And I'm not sure if this is part of the actual movie or not, or just more of a takeoff of what that guy was talking about. But we see a woman laid out on an altar, and this guy's going to do some... Now this is our real movie. This is Andres and Anna. She's pregnant.
Yeah, how old is he now?
They live in
4
Madrid.
months tomorrow.
Bruno de Bray, how could you
They
forget?
meet Bruno and his
This is my
chick
wife,
on
Mary.
the
Nice
road.
to meet you.
He says, Bruno,
You married
Andres,
as well as
we went to
Brad.
school together, college.
Mrs. Annie?
Just wish to hell I could place the man, that's all.
He must have been in another class. I mean, he looks much older than you.
Well,
Even though he doesn't quite remember
pretty
Bruno,
far out of town.
Bruno and Berta invite them over to their house. Pretty big house.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna steal it out here.
First sign of something weird when Andres and Anna's dog won't shut up. Another sign of something weird, Berta eats like an animal.
You want something to eat? No.
So what do two young couples do to pass the time of
We
the
must
evening?
all concentrate hard.
I warn you, I don't really believe in any of this.
Ouija board, or Ouija table. And of course, things get Ouija weird.
Call on you, O noble principal. Call on you to weep.
Bruno and Berta start talking like satanic stuff. Remember their dog, Blackie? Blackie's missing. Actually, Blackie's dead. The caretaker of the house attacks Anna.
Satan.
Bruno and Berta are doing some sort of
minds
naked ritual.
corrupt and defile us.
There's then like a long orgy sequence, which I can't show you.
Me, it's nothing.
Andrew, see if you can locate a doctor and get him out here, just to be sure.
Something's apparently wrong with Berta.
Please, I want to go home.
Look, I swear, she
Do you think
grabbed
I
me.
give a damn?
And it's the truth, believe me.
Next thing you know, someone's getting stabbed.
That noise, what was it?
Our friends aren't.
And then this happens. What in the hell? She had a dream that Berta was stabbing her, so was the doll thing a dream too? I don't know.
Well, here's to the next time.
The next morning they decide to leave
Bye.
finally. Even though their dog is missing. Guess what? The car won't start. Might as well look for the dog, I guess. Blackie is found. He's looked better.
Awful. We'll bury him in the garden.
They decide that, whatever, they're the hell out of there now. I guess, Berta shot Bruno.
The four beasts before the throne, having eyes before and behind. By the
Sounds
fire
like some
which is
sort
around
of
the
eulogy,
throne.
but satanic?
Take thy servant, I command thee, into your world of darkness.
Stick around here and do nothing because there's nothing we can do.
That eulogizing detective makes him stay.
Sorry, sweetheart. Here's me doing flips, and right now, more than ever, we gotta keep our cool.
So they do stay. In the bathroom, they find Berta has sliced her wrist. She wasn't quite dead, though. But now she is.
My God, Andy, you killed her.
She's still not dead, though. Bruno, who is also dead. Is he dead again? I don't know. That damn doll again. return to their apartment.
Impossible. What's going on?
Everything's gone.
By chance see anybody go into our apartment?
Why, no.
Yes, the moving men did.
Ah, yes, somebody did. We presumed you'd moved to a new place, and, well, it all seemed quite legal. They had keys.
Anyway, the neighbors invite them in, and guess what's happening next door? I'm not sure if that's Berta and Bruno or not. They all get up from the table and pull out knives. Fast forward.
Nope, never seen him before.
Hey, Gordon, don't you remember me? Andy Baker?
All right, let's talk about Satan's Blood. I've never seen this movie before. I don't think I've even heard of it before, but I was buying something. It was Vinegar Syndrome, yeah. They had a sale going on, and just picked up a couple extra things I'd never heard of because they sounded interesting, and this one was. It's only 82 minutes long, and the first 3 minutes of this movie are, I don't know if it's the director or somebody just kind of talking about Satanism like it's a documentary almost, which this movie definitely is not. What we have here is a couple. It's a Spanish-made horror film. There's a couple in Madrid, and they're going down the road. She's pregnant. They're going out to hang out with their dog and have a fun day. And a car drives by, and they're like, hey, you remember me? I went to college with you. That's one guy talking to the other guy. And the guy doesn't really remember him, but whatever. They end up hanging out together, and they go back to this other couple's house. Anna and Andres were the main couple, and the new couple that they discovered was Bruno and somebody else. But anyway, they go back to Bruno's house, and at one point they decide to pull out a Ouija board. It's the strangest looking Ouija board. It looks more like a Ouija table, to be honest with you. And they contact spirits and whatever. And then later on, they just kind of fall into an orgy situation. It's kind of a long, prolonged scene, and they all just kind of make out with each other, and there's a lot of flesh, which I couldn't show you any of that, but there's an orgy going on. And then our main couple goes back to their room, and they're like, let's just get out of here. It was just kind of weird. But then the other woman who lives in that house had something happen to her or something. I don't know. And then eventually Andres and Anna decide they are going to leave the next morning. Their dog is missing, though. The dog is dead. They don't know that yet, but the dog is missing. So they're about to leave, and then they're like, oh, crap, we forgot the dog. And then they went back in the house, and then there was like an argument between the other couple, and the woman shoots the guy. And then they still decide they got to get out of here. And then I don't know exactly what was happening here, and my mind is drawing a blank all of a sudden. But they eventually they got into a fight with the woman who had the gun, and they end up killing her. And both of them are dead, and Andre and Anna are like, we got to get the hell out of here. I don't know what's going on, but there's some freaky shit going on. So they finally get out of there, and they go back to their apartment in town. And when they get to their apartment is empty. All their furniture is gone. They're like, what the hell happened here? And they talk to the old couple across the hall, and they're like, oh, yeah, some movers came by. They had the keys. It looked very legal to me. And then they said, why don't you come into our apartment? You can't just stay out here all night. So they go into their apartment, and inside that apartment, there's another ritual going on, a satanic ritual. There's like a pentagram on the wall, and there was like 5 or 6, 7 people around a little circle, and it looked like it may have been the same couple that they'd left behind and killed. Actually, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I wasn't sure. I couldn't quite tell. That's not an actress I'm overly familiar with, but anyway, all of those people get up and they stab Andres and Anna to death. And we think that's where the movie ends, but then you can see exactly what's going to happen. Then we cut to like the next day or who knows when. Another couple is driving down the road, and they get kind of stopped by a car driving by and said, hey, remember us? I used to go to college with you. And inside that car is Andres and Anna. So we've come full circle. It's all going to happen again. Satan's Blood. So that is Satan's Blood. And you know what? Like I said, it's only 82 minutes long. It's a pretty quick watch. It wasn't boring. I was just kind of wondering where this film was going. What was the motivation of our satanic people here? Because it's like they killed one satanic couple and then brought in a new satanic couple to take their place. I don't know. It was just, but it was somewhat entertaining. Lots of nudity thrown in this movie as well. There's some penis in here if you're into that. And the Spanish actresses, they're not afraid to show everything. And I do mean everything. I mean, we're talking like lower lips and all. It's Lovely. So there you go, Satan's Blood. Vinegar Syndrome put this out again. I don't know if this has ever gotten a VHS release in this country or even some DVD release. I don't know. I'd never heard of it, but it wasn't bad. So I'll probably watch this again someday. Check it out. Leave some comments. I know what you think about Satan's Blood. If you've watched this at Lopus, let me know. Bye. And watch it!